Today's message is part of the Thy Kingdom Come reflection series. We're encouraged each day to pray for 5 friends that they may come to know Jesus' love.
Day 10. Silence. A gentle whisper.
The reading is from 1 Kings chapter 19, verses 11 to 13. He said, "Go out and stand on the mountain before the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by." Now there was a great wind, so strong that it was splitting mountains and breaking rocks in pieces before the Lord, but the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire a sound of sheer silence. When Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his mantle and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. Then there came a voice to him that said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?"
Reflection. Silence has always been a big part of spiritual practice, but many have never tried it. Solitude and silence can help us hear from God, because we can easily lose sensitivity to that still, small voice in all the noise and activity of our lives. In silence, you realise how little you hear that voice at other times. Silence can be hard. Life is busy, and finding a space and time for silence can be difficult. You have 1,000 thoughts like, what's for dinner? But the beauty of silence is that it's not God speaking through someone else, such as a sermon or a Christian book, but God speaking directly to you. Prayer. So let's be silent before God and see what He has to say to us. Action. To try silent prayer for 5 minutes, even if that's difficult. And make a note afterwards of anything God seemed to say to you through thoughts or feelings or words or pictures that came into your mind.